Hi there, welcome back to TurnNShaves. It's Sunday and it's time for another shave. We're gonna try out a new soap today. Quite recently released from the Cajun Blade, Eric. It's in his new formula, the Braford base, which is a tweaking of his previous soap base, which is really awesome. Soap looks like this. It's quite a firm texture to the soap. It's a super nice and strong scent. 6 or 7 off the tub. Really love the labels, really love everything as far. The improvement is said to be it shall load easier into the brush. It shall be the same awesome post-shave feel, and it shall be easier to dial in with still taking a lot of water. So we will test that out. It's a warm kind of scent. It's a leathery kind of scent. It smells really masculine. I will read the scent notes to you. It's warm bourbon spice, sweet tobacco leaf, cardamom, warm sable leather. It's smoked burned cedar, dusty arena dirt, grassy vetiver, amber resin, musk, patchouli wood, and vanilla. It's a really awesome scent blend. We gonna use my TurnNShave 26mm quartermoon knot to whip up the lather, and we're going with a vintage Gillette tonight. This is the Gillette black tip Superspeed with a Gillette silver blue on its second use. This razor is in phenomenal vintage condition. It has a date code here. I don't have my glasses. See if I can read it. W3. I'm not exactly sure. The W, something tells me it's a 1953 or 1954. Could also be 1952. I'm not exactly sure. It's around early to mid 50s. I'm reasonably sure about that. Let's wet the brush. Shake out the knot. And we will go straight to loading from the tub. So I hope you all be having a nice weekend. I've been out skiing today actually. We have a ski arena here where they have what are you called, snow that's been made. Synthetic snow of course, but yeah, not natural snow. Where they make ski traces. I can say immediately this loads super easy into the brush. I think we loaded for 45 seconds or so. Maybe they're already. I always load too much. Let's see how do we go with that. Nice brown color to it. Not a whole heap of proto lather, which is fine. And then I always rinse off the top of my puck. And actually I can take out all the puck from the dish. It has shrinked a little bit in that tub. If I want, I can squeeze it out to the sides, but I don't really care. Let's paint on the paste. And get to rockin' and rollin'. So, winter is still heavy. There's gonna be even colder. Now we're straight below freezing point. This starts out nice and pasty. And we will of course add a lot of water because that's what we're doing. And we got the matching splash, which is a new splash formula from Eric. I think it's called a, what does it call it? It's an aftershave splat balm, so I'm really excited to try that. It's alcohol based, and Eric was really generous and sending a really generous tester of the EDP, which I have one, which I really enjoy. Yeah, Eric is really good with its scents. I will put a link to his Etsy site in the description of the video, and you can go and see yourself. This is still real dry for my taste. And we don't do dry lathers here on this channel. Throwing lather. Oh, that sound of lather in the making. And you can see it seems like this one is staying low structure like I love, and it's still dry. That loosened it up a bit. You don't need to add as much water, Eric said, to this base as his previous base, but you can if you will, and I want that. It's building really nicely. Yeah, look, super dense, really creamy lather. And we're not gonna stop until we have watered the poop out of it. This is really thick stuff. One sec. Sorry about that. It's like every time I shave, some laundry machine or anything is going on. Starting to build peaks. If you're here for a quick lather, you'll come to the wrong channel. We don't do quick lathers here. We do them really wet and hydrated. And we build them like crazy. This is really, really dense. Look. Instead of building and building, I will soon empty my sprayer. It just takes the water. Look. And it's still quite, look, danglers. Wow. I think we're pretty much there. I will mix this in. I'm throwing it. Okay, let's go one more round. At some point we need to start shaving. But this is phenomenal. Look. Wow. This was super easy to lather. I didn't have any problem with the previous base. But this one is also phenomenal, look. It just lays in layers down my neck. And there's lather pretty much all over me. And all over my shirt. Even behind my neck. And this is super duper shiny. Wow, what a lather. And the scent is off the charts good. It's a really strong masculine scent. It's really complex, like all the scents I smell from Eric. I really get the leathery notes and I can sense the tobacco, I think. This razor is really lightweighted. Look, that's some serious dense lather there, and it don't drip off the razor, so I could have pushed more water into it. the Gillette Silver Blues, great sharp blades. Pairs up really good with the vintage Gillettes, I find. The black tip or Superspeed black tip is quite mild. There's it's different versions of the black tip, I know. Different materials. I think this one has the aluminum handle. And a heavier head. I think the blade gap and exposure is the same on all the black tips. I could be wrong. But due to different weight and stuff, they will deliver a little bit different shaves. Look, the ladder is trying to escape. Wow, look. I tell you one thing, I enjoy this base. Super easy to work with. And I really felt it loaded super easy into the brush as well. And that's my usual standard. I probably loaded way too long and too much. But I really don't care. Took a test yesterday. Took a soap. I'm going to shave. I weighted the soap before the shave. And today's morning after the shave, and I really loaded heavy just to test to the limit. To see how much soap was used for a really heavy load. And I loaded way more soap than I needed. And a really long load. I think I loaded for over a minute. That was 5 grams with soap. So even if you load too heavy, your soap will last a really long time. And I've said this many times on the channel, if a soap lasts 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70 shaves, it doesn't really matter. Eric soaps comes in a nice 5 ounce tub to really get a lot of soap. Let's say 5 ounces is equal to 148 grams. So if you use, I already did it without 5 grams, so if you see, let's say 3-4 grams per shave, and you still load quite a lot, then you can do the math yourself. How many shaves is, say, 3 grams, 150 grams, 3 grams a shave, 50 shaves. I would say that's really good. I want to make a great lather every time I shave. So I'm in that category. I rather load too heavy than too little and end up with a shitty lather, because for me that's not any enjoyment. The most enjoyment for me with the shave is the lathering process. I tell you one thing, the residual slickness is and neat. And it feels super cushiony, really luxurious on the face. It's a tallow-based soap, beef tallow. So many great options out there these days. Every artisanal is good. Just tweak their own formula. And it's down to preference. I'm just shaving with residual thickness. And it feels superb. Wow. Okay. Just gonna rinse off a little bit down here in the sink because it's stubble and soap residue pretty much all over the place. Like that. That's how I feel. That's superb. Going down for a cold water rinse, and the water is super cold now here with the pipes. That soap and that base and that scent. Let's just see what the initial post-shave feel is like. Wow! Just as I hit my face up with a balm. Let's do the matching splash or aftershave splat balm. It has alcohol in it, witch hazel and a lot of skin food. We're gonna shake it good to mix it up. I really think it's cool bottles. Okay. It was much thicker in consistency than I thought. And I used way too much. Haven't used this splat balm before. It has kind of a thick, milky consistency to it. Nice little burn from the alcohol. Super nice scent. Really, really good stuff. Let that soak in. I can feel some menthol. The ingredients list doesn't say menthol. But I swear it's some kind of cooling in it. It feels like menthol. I guess it's menthol. It's a nice fresh feeling. It's night time now. We don't gonna overdo it with scent, so just one little dash with the EDP. So good. Oh, that was Lat'er Buck by the Cajun Blade store from Wetshaving. Eric, great guy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and until my next video, goodbye.